Well, look who decided to come to dinner.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Wait, no, I haven't. This is my goddamn motherfucker house. Go ahead, motherfucker. You goddamn.
Alright, yo. Let's get this thing started. We got that nigga Trey in the motherfucking building.
What up,
Yet
though?
again, season 2.
What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Trey, a.k.a. Black Toe Joe. You know, that's still the name. That's still the name, man. I'm back. You know, man. What's been good, though?
Shit, man. What's been good with you, man? So you had a good-ass birthday that just passed over.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, shit, man. Been through a lot this year, so I was just like, fuck it. Let me just let down. I called my sister, like, let's just let down, get away, man, for a minute. Went to my motherfucking Honolulu. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to Honolulu. My wife was trying to go to Miami. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. Everybody's going to Miami.
Yeah, that's like a regular spot.
Yeah, so let's go to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was beautiful, man. Like, just to say, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in no shit like that.
Right.
And that it was beautiful, though. Like, everywhere you turn is just straight, beautiful, clear-ass water. Everybody friendly. Food was nasty than the motherfucker, though.
Was it?
Yeah, that shit was nasty, dog. I mean, I don't know if it was nasty. Maybe it was just different. Because everything, like, shrimp and all that shit, like fish and all that shit was, like, caught straight out the water, so
it had that fresh-ass fish taste.
But maybe it would have tasted better if I would have cooked it, you know, nigga could have seasoned it right or something.
Right.
But, you know, that they did it. It was just, like, bland ass. We had got some shrimp. And I'm like, I'm not really even a shrimp eater, but I'm like, maybe it's coming fresh, so I'm going to get this shit. And, man, just say I wasted my bread. Me and my wife ended up turning to some cheeseburger eating.
That's what y'all ended up eating down there?
Yeah, we was finding all the cheeseburger joints. Like, they can't fuck up a cheeseburger, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
right.
Give me a cheeseburger well done and some fries. You can't fuck that up. So,
Can't fuck that up.
Yeah, so we were just eating cheeseburgers. Like, shit.
Yeah, because I was like, at first, you know, I ain't know, you know, your sister went with you and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, when you had called me to ask me to do you that favor and shit, I'm like, why ain't you ask Sismo? She like right there.
Right.
And then it clicked like, oh. I was on Instagram, I said, oh, okay, I see why now.
Yeah, she was going with me, yeah. So, and that was cool too, man. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to spend time. Me and my sister is real. We grew up real close. My mom had 4 of us, but me and my sister that's under me, though, we grew up the closest. So it was just cool to be able to just go and spend some time, dog. We ain't really spent time like that, you know, go over her house and chill, come over my house and chill. Might see her at a family function. But we ain't really spent time like that, man. And that shit was cool, dog. I enjoyed it.
I know it was, man. It looked like a hell of a goddamn time.
Yeah, it was cool. We tried to do some of everything, man. Some of everything. We went under the underwater scooters was in the middle of the ocean. It took us to a spot, I guess it used to be like a volcano. And the volcano somehow, something happened or whatever, but the shit is like in the ground now. So it's like, so they took us to this certain little area and just dropped us in that bitch. Took us down there, big ass turtles and fish. It's like a little fish feeder in the front of you. You shake that mug, dog. They swim like right up to your face. That shit was that scary because I was like, dog, that shit was scary.
When they dropped you in the water, did they like ease you down or was it just like?
No, you.
Boom!
No, you. They get the. So you get on this boat, and it's just a boat that's anchored like at the spot in the middle of the ocean. It's just somebody on the boat waiting on us. They the one got all the scooters. So you ride the boat out there, and once you get out there, they tell you all the shit that's gonna happen on that jump, and they just start dropping the scooters in the water. They start dropping them in there. Then the dudes come swim up with the scooter, and you gotta get down. They motherfucker, how you hold on to the top of the scooter, and they pull you out away from the boat, and you gotta take the scooter and like put your hands under it, and kind of like dip yourself under the little dome part. Like
you,
you go under the water and you come up and you in the dome, but there's no water. It's like pressurized in there and shit.
Man,
because it make your
crazy.
ears pop like airplane shit. When they put you under the water, your ears be popping. But once you get under there and you get all that junk out the way and you good. It's like, dog, that shit was so crazy to be like on the ocean floor like that there. And the scooters is like motorized, so you can hit the button and just you know what I'm saying? Go get the fuck on. So I'm down there riding around like, man, this shit cool to the mud.
That's like some GTA type shit.
Man, then your girl throw up in the ocean. Just like, cause the dude come down, he got the camera, cause you get your pictures and all that. So he taking pictures. He in front of us taking pictures. We already had it set up. Like, we gonna take a picture like this. We gonna take a picture. So we in the midst of getting our pictures on this shit. And I turned around, her ass like, blah, in the dome, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So then,
oh man, she said she ain't need no fish feeder. She about to feed them herself.
Man. So then, because it was like the water like right here. So the shit like set right there, and it just was like, it just pushed out, and all that shit floating by her. Now I turn around, it's fish everywhere. Like if you see the video we posted, you see the video. If you see, I'm trying to get away because it's like fish. No, we had so many fish around us.
Hell
They
no.
smashing on it just so then, cause it's like the divers. They at the top. It's like a buoy on the top of your scooter. But they holding on to it, riding around like they pretty much watching you.
So they can see exactly where you at and
Yeah,
everything.
what you doing? Yeah. So the dude, they give us signals. So I'm telling them like, hey, get her like. So they finally come get her. And the dude take her to the top. So I'm like, all right, cool. They got her out of here. Cool. I'm riding around. I look up. I see her ass again. I'm like, oh, shit, you good? I ride over there like, you good? Nigga, I get back over there. It's like, blah. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
Threw up again.
Yeah, dog. So then, like, man, just the whole time, she just was on the boat. We had to wait for everybody, and she just was sick. Like, on the boat, sick.
Was it like the ocean, or like she
I
ate
think the
before she
waves. What happened was, man, it was a mixture of a whole bunch of junk. Like, we already knew we was going, but she's so scared of water. So I'm trying to calm her down. So her anxiety was just so built up. By the time we got there, any little ocean movements or any little thing, it fucked her up. So she was just over there bad on the back of the boat, bad. So I'm seeing if she all right the whole time. I'm putting on scuba gear because they're like, you can get back in the water or whatever. So I'm like, you good? Put my scuba gear on and shit. I put the little flippers on and shit. She's like, you can get back in the water. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. I just right in there. So then I come up, the dude at the top, he got these little sticks. I guess it's fish food. So he throw me one. I catch that bitch. She's like, throw it in the water. My dumb man, I break one. I lost that bitch. He like, no, just throw it, just toss it in front of you. So I tossed it, and then
you ain't even trying to have her fish all around.
Yeah, so I tossed it in front of me, and he like, now look now. I look, dog, they right there, dog. I'm like, nigga, I think I kicked one trying to get the fuck away, like, dog. I'm in, like, it felt like in a fish tank.
It was hundreds of them motherfuckers.
No, they everywhere.
Damn.
They everywhere, and it's like big turtles, all that junk. So once we got done, though, it was so cool, though. She wanted to go do the parasailing. But last time we went to Vegas, she made me hop on the helicopter. So I said, no, fuck parasailing. You can get into this water with me. Like,
right. Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah. She made me get on the chopper on Kobe's birthday.
Damn.
Right. I'm scared of them motherfuckers. I should tell you about that jump. Like,
man, I heard my brother was telling me about that chopper ride. I said them boys are straight.
Yeah, that was fun too.
He was saying like you could pay for like military chopper rides where they got the gun on the top. You just
and you can do the open door ones too.
Yeah.
Where you could just hang your Air Force One out the door.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
Yeah, but she did that jump, so she was talking about it a helicopter ride on the way to Vegas, and I'm sitting there like, nah, I checking out because I'm like, you know, that's around. I'm thinking that's around Kobe's birthday. I'm about to get on a helicopter and all that shit. So the whole time we're there, she's like, I got this little secret date planned for us. It ain't dawned on me. So I'm like, all right, bet. So
that shit got you on that bitch anyway.
So we get in the car. I'm still being oblivious and shit because I'm always driving. And I'm like, you taking me on the date, so you driving.
Right.
Which was stupid. Like, because if she would have made me drive, I would have knew where we was going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
instead, you in the passenger seat.
I was in the passenger seat. I got the camera all out the window. I'm taking videos all of me. I'm just, we ride past, then we been a quarter. I see helicopters up. My whole face changed. She must start laughing.
Yeah.
Like, dog. I said, you really just did this job. But that was cool, too, so.
Hell yeah.
It be stuff like,
it's
you be scared, but when you get done, you be like, I'm glad I did that shit.
Yeah, adrenaline be going.
Yeah, man.
You ready to do it again. How was the plane ride?
On the way to Hawaii, it wasn't that cool because we had a plane delayed. We flew Delta, and so it's two plane rides. You got to do either a flight to Seattle or LA. And then you fly to Hawaii. So we were on the way there. We went to Seattle. When we got on the plane to go to Hawaii, so we sat on the runway for about 3 hours. We just sitting there. It's already a 5-hour plane ride. So we sitting there on the plane for about 3 hours. He like, yeah, we waiting on this and that to clear up. We waiting on this and that. Finally, everything got cleared up.
What? It was some storms or something?
No, I guess it was like planes landing and they had to get all the shit out the way. And
yeah.
So finally do that. We heading down the little way to motherfucker get ready to take off. All of a sudden the pilot turned around and was like, I was about to take off, but the check engine light came on. Basically, yeah, now I can't fly. We gotta go back and see what the mechanics.
Right.
The mechanics gotta look at it.
Yeah, that's one thing. You with a car, it's like, all right, check engine light is probably a sensor.
Yeah.
Airplane is like, nah, you go ahead, look at that.
Yeah, so we had to fly back to the hangar thing, and they didn't let us off the plane. So now you already sitting there for 3 hours, and we got a 5-hour flight. So it just was like annoying. Like it was annoying.
Is the seats comfortable?
It depends. It depends. Like if you got the money, you can get the business class or whatever. We flew regular coach or whatever. But come to find out, if you get an exit row, it comes with responsibility. You supposed to help everybody if shit happen because you at the exit row.
Right.
But you know we niggas. Y'all better catch up.
Y'all better catch the fuck up, nigga.
So the exit row though is way wider because it's a door right there. So it'll only probably be like 2 seats. So I sat in the exit row and my seat by the window didn't have no seat in front of me. I had like a little aisle because the door was right there.
So you could stretch your feet out.
I could stretch my legs out. So mostly when I found that out, all the planes, I'm like, let me get the exit row.
Right.
They're like, do you know the responsibility? Read the tablet. Why you read that shit?
I ain't reading that shit. Y'all better figure it out.
Yeah. So yeah, we figured. So. And a lot of people don't like to sit the exit row. So Tiffany right there, then there was a seat next to her, so she got to turn her and stretch her legs across me. Mm-hmm. And so we was good on that one though.
Hell yeah, while everybody else in that bitch irritated with these little ass seats.
Yeah, it was, and then one plane we got, it wasn't even an exit row. It was like right behind the business class row, so it was like a gap. It's like a wall and a gap right there. We got a chance to sit like right there and shit. So I got a chance to stretch my legs out still right there and shit. I was so motherfucking ghetto. I thought about motherfucking getting up in there and just laying on the floor.
Oh shit.
Like fuck that shit, man. But no, I ain't do that shit. But
y'all watch movies and shit like that? Was it?
Yeah, on the Delta they got the TV. They give you movies to pick from. They got like some up to date movies. You might watch a movie you ain't seen or a movie you ain't seen in a while. Or what I usually do is just download everything from Netflix on
your phone.
Yeah, you could download it.
Right.
So I just download me some shit. So if they ain't got nothing, I'll rewatch the Jordan documentary. That's 10 hours. So it took me. By the time I watched that shit, by the time I got there, it got done. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. So
hell yeah. I see they just dropped that Mary J. Blige documentary too, man. I'm gonna check that out.
It's out.
Yep.
I heard it. Cause she was on Breakfast Club. So.
Yep, it's on Prime Video.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Shit, man.
I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna watch it. They said it's deep. I'm gonna watch it though.
Yeah, shit. I forgot who I was. I know it was the 85 South show when they was talking about her getting discovered. How she was just some girl from, you know what I'm saying, from the hood, drinking 40s and all that other shit, just wanting to get out.
Ghetto as hell.
Ghetto as fuck. I said, shit, that's Mary J for you.
Yeah, ghetto as hell. Fucking though, singing. She was like Fantasia. Be on the stage with no shoes on. Get
right.
Ass. Barefoot.
Man.
I had to switch the subject though. Did you watch that Versus last night?
No, I didn't. I seen clips of it this morning. I told man, I got fucked up last night.
What you was drinking?
Man, I drunk and that's the crazy thing. All I drunk was a pint of Henny to the face. Just one pint.
And was fucked up.
Nigga, after I picked my son up from work, came back to the crib. I was supposed to go back to my sister's house for the game night they had going on. Nigga, I fell out. Nigga, woke up about 7 o'clock this morning. Like, what the fuck?
Party was done.
Nigga, that shit was over with.
Yep, the only time I've been drunk in my life, I did that shit. Like, I only been drunk twice in my life and shit. And I motherfucking passed out on my birthday. You remember that shit? When I had that birthday party in the backyard, being my uncle.
Yeah.
I was drunk as hell.
Man.
And I don't even get drunk, so.
Man, you know what I remember though? I remember you had that motherfucking that blow up projector
Screen.
for the Pacquiao fight.
Yeah.
That was the truth there. I remember that shit. That shit was the truth.
Hell yeah. I was the first to do that shit. I be saying niggas trying to do that shit. Y'all can't. I was the first, and I ain't charged niggas to get it.
So now it's like been there, done that. Like shit.
Niggas like, man, you ain't charged nobody. No, it was. I just wanted to stunt.
That shit, man. It was a good ass time too, man. Yeah, that shit was a good ass time. Yeah. Shit. Speaking of the fights and the sports or whatnot, man. That FanDuelz, man.
How you like it? I ain't seen you really hit yet.
I ain't really hit like that. You know, that first time when I first got on there, I had the little good run with LeBron. Yeah. Then got all my money took with Stephen Curry.
Right.
Damn, I can't believe I'm the only nigga believing that nigga for a double-double.
No, he'll grab you one. It's just weird though.
Yeah.
It's just weird because you know what I'm saying. The type of shit that you be betting on is like could happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's impossible. So that's why it's a bet.
Yeah. You know, I didn't start learning it now. I'm a little bit better at the bets. You see, I'm real casual with the bets now.
Yeah. I done lost a couple though. That's why I kind of like fall back for a minute when I'm feeling good. Cause I used to buy scratch offs. So now instead of me buying a scratch off, I just make a bet on FanDuel. So now like I used to buy like a $20, $10 scratch offs or something like that. So I just take that dub.
Yeah, dog, I was so hurt, nigga. I almost won that parlay, nigga.
It fucked you up with that one.
With that one.
I looked at the jaws like, man, I know this shit's stunned.
Man, all they had to do was stay within a 10-point margin.
They won by 14.
Won by 14,
fucked
nigga.
You up. You could have did that. They should have did the 11 to 20.
The thing was, I clicked that one first, and I'm like, nah, because both of these niggas is balling. So
scared money don't make money.
Man, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna stay in the 10 because these two teams they balling like a motherfucker right now. And this playoff, like you know, I ain't watched sports in a long time. These playoffs, it just seems so random to me. It's like you can't just pick a team and go, nigga, I know for a fact that they
gonna win. We got spoiled with that.
Yeah,
we went like a good 8 years
with mega teams.
8 years what we knowing.
Yeah,
go back to the Miami Heat days where you know what team. I mean, Dallas came in, got the upset in the beginning, but the next couple of years you knew Miami was gonna win. Yeah, and then when they played the Spurs, you knew the Spurs was gonna come back and beat them because that's just was the Spurs. Yeah, and then once Golden State came and surprised it, that was the one shocker. But after that, it was a Golden State train. After that and shit, Golden State, Cleveland, Golden State, Cleveland, Golden State, Cleveland. You already knew it was between Golden State and Cleveland. It was like
every
for a minute. So we got spoiled with that shit. But so now, when it's real sports, back to real sports, when you got teams evenly matched and
man,
they got
it was like they got all the superstars out early, quick, and the young guys like, no, we here now.
Yeah.
This our game.
So you got the matchups and you just don't know. Somebody can just go off. You don't know. But I want my man CP3 to get a ring finally. I think this is his finals to lose. Everybody's saying Giannis, but I think if CP3 get to the finals, he not losing it. He ain't never been there. He got some young dogs on this squad.
Yeah.
So he like, no. If he get there, he healthy. So if he get there, I don't think he gonna let nobody beat him. It's gonna be probably Phoenix and Milwaukee.
Yeah, because he came so close when he was running with Griffin. They got they kept getting knocked off semifinals?
Second round, yeah. They never made it past second round. This is the first year ever in franchise history that the Clippers been in the finals, conference finals.
Damn, that's fucking
Never
crazy.
got to the second round.
And
the closest Chris Paul got is when Houston played Golden State. They was up 3-2, but Chris Paul got hurt. He hurt his hamstring, and then Golden State won 2 straight and went to the finals.
Yeah, and I see two of them boys. They out here. They beat that fucking Pistons curse. Cause like when you come to the Pistons, it's like when you leave, you gonna do one or two things. You about to either go to the playoffs and excel,
I'll be a bum,
or retire.
be a bum.
Yep. And I see fucking Reggie Jackson and fucking Blake Griffin. Both of them niggas, they left here and they just started balling.
Yeah, because they tried to make Reggie a starting point guard, and he ain't no starter. He coming off the bench. I mean, Tyler Lue probably started him a couple games, but he comes off the bench, so he explosive off the bench. And then Blake, I don't know. I think Blake, that was a fluke. He like, I'm with some killers. I could probably win. Let me give him my all.
Right.
But you got Chris Middleton. He's played for the Pistons too. He played for the Bucks.
Where Drummond go? Where he at?
L.A. He ain't gonna be there though. He ain't gonna be there. They gonna let him go.
They ain't really do shit. No, cause shit, fuck. They got
in first round.
Yeah, and they got so many motherfuckers over there.
Hey, they just signed him. See, it was a trial. They only put one game 1 year.
He got that Master P contract 1 game.
Nah, he did some balling, but he just ain't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Andre Drummond, Andre Drummond that needed a point guard in Detroit.
Right. If he was that one, then it would have been a different story.
Yeah, but nah.
Damn. So then, what they big man would have looked like? It would have been was it Anthony? What's his name?
Who?
The Lakers. They big man is
Oh, you talking about Anthony Davis?
Yeah, Anthony Davis.
He a forward though.
And then they had LeBron on forward too. No, they had what did they have LeBron running forward? Or did they had him running?
He was pushing points sometimes. It was like LeBron, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Who was that forward? Marquise Morris. Anthony Davis, and I think they was running like Gasol and Drummond, like at the big man spot.
And you said that LeBron and Anthony Davis was hurt most of this year.
Yeah.
So shit.
That's why they had to play in the play-in tournament. They came back late. I think they came back before they was ready. I told everybody
more than likely because they wanted to go to the fucking playoffs.
Yeah. I told everybody they had too much of an uphill battle. It was too far for them to climb uphill, man. I already knew it. Then you got some young, hungry killers that's in the NBA right now.
Yeah, man. What the fuck? How the fuck did Brooklyn? Like, what happened with them? Because
Kyrie got hurt.
And that fucked their whole little thing up.
And James Harden was hurt as well, but he came back because Kyrie got hurt. But he was still like, and that like he wasn't explosive.
He wasn't supposed to really be out there.
Yeah, he just came back. Pretty much, he was a decoy to try to help Durant get off. Which Durant was getting off, but you can't do it by yourself.
Nope.
Unless you LeBron.
Yeah. Good shit. If you could do it by yourself, Westbrook would have been a champion. Shit, that motherfucker's stats is crazy.
He care about stats.
Huh?
He care more about stats than winning.
Yeah. That's his downfall, huh?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Because, you know, you got, like, LeBron could have been averaged a triple-double in the league, but he going to make the plays that
just gonna win the game.
Yeah, have you win the game, so it don't really matter to him.
Yeah, because LeBron always made the players around him a lot better.
Yeah.
To where they, he make them look like they better than he is.
Yeah. Westbrook had 17 assists, but it's like, what they do?
Right.
He had 17 assists, so they lose by 12. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did you do? You just getting your stats.
That's fucking.
It's gonna work for him because he gonna make a lot of money, but you ain't gonna never win that way.
Man, I'm hoping to hit for a couple $1,000s on fucking FanDuelz, man. If I make that right bet, watch, I'm gonna win that shit on something stupid like baseball too. Watch, because I be betting on anything.
You can hit. A lot of the times, man, I just be like, it be still. I started to go with when I first started playing FanDuel, I was just clicking shit, and I was with it. But now it's like I overthink it, so I don't really be winning like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be sitting there looking at it, and I go away from it, and I go back to it because I just be overthinking that shit. But when I first got FanDuel, I see a game about to come on, I just hurry up and click something and put a bet in, and I win. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they was baiting me in. Man. Or what?
How I've been making my bets is I had an NBA app open.
Yeah.
And I open up the FanDuel, and then I be on like the stat screen on whatever two teams about to play.
Right.
I be on the little stat screen. I look at the averages, and then I had on the iPhone I scroll my screen up, so I got the two screens, and I just be sliding it one way to look at the stats on the NBA.com.
Right.
Then I go back to FanDuel. Like, okay, I know for a fact he can get this. If he averaging 15 fucking rebounds. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bet you gonna get 5 rebounds this game.
Yeah, see,
but it don't bring back no money.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, because then you bet 12 plus rebounds and the nigga get 11. Right. Shit, you be like, bruh. But then the games you don't bet, or you should have, niggas be going off. You be like, bruh, I should have bet on that game.
I think what's the nigga name? Young.
Yeah.
Trey Young?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this nigga about to score over 30
he about
points
to go
this
off.
game.
Yeah, they back in Atlanta. I think he's going to go off. They're going to get one more game.
Only reason I say I think he going to score over 30 points is because I put him on the under for 29.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this nigga going to do the opposite of whatever the fuck I bet.
Yeah. Last game, you should have put him on that because they got their ass smacked.
Man.
Last game. They got their ass smacked.
Yeah, I guess what they say, the Bucks had just an explosive fourth quarter. Because I got the fucking notification. Them niggas was on like a 21-4 run or some shit like that.
Yeah, they smacked. I
was like, damn.
They smacked them niggas, man.
Yeah, that shit's crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, so
who you got for the finals?
I want Phoenix to win.
Phoenix?
I want Phoenix to win, man. I want Phoenix to go ahead, let my dog CP3 finally get him a championship, so they could put him in the best point guard debates. He won't be like John Stockton.
Right.
Top point guard, but never got a ring.
Because John Stockton was a fucking beast, but you don't hear nobody talk about that shit.
Yeah, because he never got a ring.
Him
so they gonna say
Williams.
So they gonna say Magic and Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
They got rings. You know what I'm saying? Them the top point guards. But I think Chris Paul is on that list because the way he played the game is just. It's crazy, man. And he been in the league for like 16 years, man. And he's still able to be shifty and crafty with the basketball and all that. Man, that's just cold.
Right. Hell yeah.
I want him to go ahead and get him a championship, man, so they could play out of all the teams he been on. He get one with Phoenix.
Man, and then they gonna have so much bullshit to say about that nigga, man. Yeah. They gonna have so much but that's how you know the motherfucker made it. Cause they ain't gonna start hating until you actually, you know what I'm saying, cross that line.
No, they been hating on CP3. He ain't never got over the hump when he was with Charlotte, when he was with the Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to the Clips. And nigga just wasn't getting out the second round. So he went to Houston, went to the conference finals, but then he got hurt. And I think they was probably gonna beat Golden State.
That was with him and Harden and them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. That was when Harden. Harden was a beast that year. Wasn't that the year he got MVP?
I don't know. Might have. I know that's the year that they when Chris Paul got hurt. He used to miss like 26 threes in a row or some shit. I remember that though. That's how they lost the game.
Damn. Yeah, after a while, I was like, nigga, stop shooting this shit.
Take it to the hole, bro.
Yeah.
But that's how they was winning that year. They was jacking up like 30, 40 threes a game. But they was making like at least 15 of them bitches. So they was fucking teams up. But that game,
they just throwing that bitch.
Yeah, they could throw a rock in the ocean that game.
Damn.
That junk is crazy. But damn, I'm looking at this shit, man. They say Def Jam paid $300,000 for this DMX funeral.
Yeah, that was like the total expensive. They really only paid like a little bit over $35,000.
$35,000. Oh,
you want to get into that, man? Shit, man. You read off that. What's the name? I'm about to pull it up on my. Read off that little report, man. Give up the facts.
Def Jam paid nearly $300,000 for DMX homegoing service. Early reports noted that Def Jam shelled out more than $35,000 for DMX star-studded memorial service. However, sources close to the situation revealed that the late rapper record label actually dished out much more. Damn. In addition to funeral home expenses, the label covered renting the Barclays Center plus production, which actually ran about $300,000. $300,000 to bury somebody?
Yeah, because you know
it was lit though.
They had that fucking parade.
Yeah.
Then you know that casket, they had to rent that truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That truck was cold. To carry the casket, it wasn't up. Yeah, that was cold. They drove around in that mud for a minute too.
Yeah, see here it go right here.
Casket was $7,500.
Yeah. The tab includes the price stunning customized red casket that held DMX body, which was $7,500. The payment also included a transfer of X's body from funeral home to emblemishing hearse and a floral arrangement.
Yeah.
It's unclear that the hearse mentioned was a massive tricked out monster truck, cuffed the casket at Barclays Center.
Yeah. $35,000 for that.
Man,
35.
that's buying a car.
Yeah, man. $35,000 for that. The bury, hey man, you got it. You got it.
Hey.
You got it.
Yeah, I mean he was loved by a lot of people.
Yeah, if you got it, you got it. I don't know. I think the way my family is, man, they be having cussing me out. Like, nigga, why you spend all that money?
If they spent all of that money on his funeral, then his kids should be straight.
Yeah,
like they
his kids straight.
Yeah, his kids should be straight. Because if they not straight, it's like, well, y'all should have gave that money to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see this shit about the NCAA?
That's what I was looking for.
It was right up under DMX, yeah.
Yeah. So they about to start paying them finally?
They still fighting on that. It was more along the lines of them trying to find a way to not get them niggas money, which they should pay their ass.
Yeah, they make so much money off of them.
Yeah, they should pay them. They trying to say like some going towards scholarship and shit like that.
But they make, say that the scholarship money offered by schools is capped off cost of tuition. But still, man, y'all making. You see how big those them college stadiums be, especially football, like Michigan Stadium, like over 100,000 people.
And then, and then it's not even like the motherfuckers getting in free. Like you got to pay to go to these games.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they stopped the whole, making the NCAA games, because they like, y'all making these games, but y'all still not playing. They not paying these little niggas, right? These athletes, and they should be. Even the ones that's not going to the league, they should have had some fallback money.
They said they're supposed to be allowing them to get paid off their likeness, though.
That's still some bullshit.
But they won't get in trouble. Like Nike could pay you while you in college, or I don't know. They probably gonna still have some rules to that, though.
Yeah, I think that's some bullshit. Because it's like, if that's the case, I might as well just make some YouTube videos, get them bitches monetized off my likeness. and just get my check like that.
YouTube be slapping too. YouTube be slapping, dog.
Like I can, if I'm a NCAA basketball player that's like, you know, one of the ones that everybody watching.
Yeah.
Shit, set a camera up at a court, fucking make a whole bunch of videos just showing like my routines and my, you know what I'm saying, my training shit.
Yeah, but that's what they all doing that now. Anyway, that's why they all like coming in the league. Like Zion had millions of followers on Instagram before he even, because all them viral tapes of him dunking on niggas and shit. So
right,
that's what they doing now. Anyway, so it really don't even matter anymore. Like if you getting it up, if you get, you know, your stats and you rank top in the country, you gonna get them followers and all that junk.
I'm surprised these money hungry ass schools didn't try to shut that shit down and go, oh well, you can't get paid off the internet.
You probably can't while you're in college.
And that's some bullshit.
But who says? All you gotta do is put that shit in somebody else's name.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
And tell them put some money on my books. Because obviously,
that shit could be yours. Like your YouTube ain't gotta be tied to your account.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't got shit to do with nothing. And shit, man, me and my wife was talking to John because she was talking about how they canceling all the TV shows. And I told her, I was like, nobody watch TV, man.
Yeah, everything is streamed.
Yeah, people watch YouTube all day. Kids watch YouTube. I be on YouTube all day.
Yeah, I didn't like when how at first Netflix, you know, they'd give you the whole season right out the gate when they make a show. Then they tried to transition over to where they just gonna upload an episode a week. Yeah. I didn't like that shit.
I think that's better.
Having to wait that week.
I think time TV. I think it's better because let me see.
It bring down screen time where you just not.
No, it's not even that. All right, let me give you an example. Say if you know a show on Netflix, right? You're gonna be like, I'm gonna watch that shit tomorrow, a week, a month later. You still ain't watch that shit because you know it's right there.
Right.
As far as if you know this show come on every Sunday, you gonna watch that shit every Sunday.
Right. So you know, like they could upload an episode at a time, and like you're still not really about to get to it.
Yeah. You know, so Netflix is different. Like when you got appointment, like regular TV, and that junk come on at 10 o'clock. You know, your show come on at 10 o'clock, or you might DVR it, but you want to keep it up because you know next week the new episode, so you don't want to fall that many episodes behind. But when they give it to you all at once,
yeah,
you can be like, shit, all right, I'm gonna watch it then, I'm gonna watch it here, and before you know it, it'll be like a million shows on Netflix that you meant to watch, and you never watched them.
Perfect example of that shit was how I fell into Empire and fell out of Power.
Yeah,
because it was like they came on at the same time, and it was like, all right, well, fuck it, she wanted to hear the singing shits and the music part, so we started watching Empire.
Right.
And then by the time we get like halfway through Empire and everybody acts like, oh man, you been watching Power, it's like I done missed all of this. Like I'm not about to jump into it.
Right. But now you can go back and watch it all that. But see, when you all watching Empire, that next week you want to know what happened. So even if you didn't watch it the day it came on, you always gonna find time to sit down and watch that episode. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. Cause like
you can watch it on your own accord.
Yeah, think about Netflix. How many shows on Netflix you intended to watch right now, today?
Nigga, I got a list.
Right.
I got a list.
Right,
nigga.
But think about how many shows that come on at a certain day and a certain time that you sat down and watched when they came on.
Nigga, I ain't did that shit in so long. You know what I mean? I ain't did that shit in so long. And then even though I got like a list of shows, like oh yeah, I'm about to watch this, and then a whole new show will come on, you'll fuck around and watch that whole bitch, and still ain't even turn on the show you intended on watching.
Yeah. I'm not really a TV person. I don't know what it is.
I do my shit on the late night as far as like Netflix and HBO Max and stuff like that. I do that shit on the late night.
Like binge watching?
Yeah.
I can't. I got ADD or something. I can't binge watch a show because it's like, this shit got 12 episodes, right? And I'll be like, they're an hour an episode. This is how my mind think. Like, that's an hour, so that's 12 hours. I'm like, I ain't gonna never watch that shit, so.
I find myself in that hole. Yeah. Like Manifest. I watched both seasons in the span of, like, actually watching it was 3 days.
Why my wife at home watching that shit right now?
Man.
Right now. Nigga,
So like the first when Maxine, she the one came across and turned it on.
Yeah.
So she fell asleep. I put in 5 hours that night.
Watching that job.
I watched 5 episodes and was like, all right, I'm about to turn this off because I don't want to get too far and then she miss it.
See,
the next day we didn't watch it. The day after that, turned it on. She watched maybe like 3 episodes. She fell out. Nigga, I watched all of the first season, which was 18 episodes. So I was sitting there for 13 hours.
Chilling.
Watching that shit. I ain't go to bed till like 7 in the morning.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The day after that,
I can't do it.
Nigga, the day after that, I'm telling her, oh yeah, you missed it. I'm sitting here yelling at the screen, woo, 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 whatever. Nigga, so she like, okay, put it on. I'm like, all right, we at season 2, episode 1. So you can at least start this season off. Nigga, 2 episodes in, she was out of there. Nigga, I watched the whole season. All 13 episodes. All over again. Nigga ain't go back to sleep till 7 in the morning again.
Tip at home watching that shit right now.
Man, that shit is good.
Right now, dog. That's crazy. And I'm just not a TV buff, man. I'm just not. I don't know. I get in the bed and turn on YouTube and start watching a motherfucker build a car or something. I be watching stupid junk. Watch somebody cooking something, or I be watching. I don't know, man. Stuff to make my mind like, oh, that's how you do that shit. Because I'm not a book reader, so I just turn on YouTube, man. I be learning all kind of shit on YouTube, bro. I know how to refinish a countertop. I know how to hang some cabinets up, bro. I know how to redo your floor.
I be on YouTube watching them niggas build cars, man.
Yeah,
and
I do that
cooking.
Too. That's a show called Texas Metal. You ever seen that?
Nope.
Yeah, the dude he either lift the trucks up real high or drop them bitches on the ground. He be doing shit for like celebrities. Like he made Slim Thug this sweet ass Cadillac that bitch drop on the ground and shit.
I'm gonna check that bitch out, man.
Yeah, it's called Texas Metal. He coded it on West Coast.
Yeah, I've been watching this thing called Donut Media, where they not doing the whole cars, but like they be, you know, they do projects. Mm-hmm. So like one episode might be, you know, they took a cheap turbo and the expensive turbo and both put them in like separate cars to see which one was better.
Yeah.
And then like they do the radios, they do like all kinds of shit.
No, Texas Metal and Bitch and Rides. Okay. Bitch and Rides. Now them two, I don't know who the code is between them two, dog. That jump, dog. You got to see that jump. But Bitch and Rides, he more so into like muscle. He make cars like, you know what I'm saying? He make those type of boys. They be cold though. And Texas Metal, he more so into like show cars. He make like show cars. Like he might take your Yukon and put that bitch like high as hell in the air, or same Yukon, he could take that bitch and drop it on the ground and shit. Like
I want to see that shit.
Yeah, he be taking the whole shell off the car, and he'll like rebuild the whole frame so your car could drop on the floor.
Damn.
The way your rims, the shit could tuck all in the wheel wells. Yeah. So sometimes like you make your car drop on the floor, you open the hood, it's like the tires be right there and shit. Like, cause he done dropped it, he'd drop it and have it like the tires like tucked in. Nah, that junk cold. You gotta see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
I'll be watching that right now. He building the I ain't seen another episode, but he building this like this Doom buggy like from scratch, but he using like a big ass diesel engine.
Damn.
And all he did, he got these big ass tires, and he just rolled 4 of them bitches in and set them like right there, and he got to build a Doom buggy just
around
from
the tires. Yeah. That shit gonna be hard. I'm gonna check that out. You said that's Texas Metal?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah, he said he better put a diesel in that bitch with 1,000 horsepower.
Nigga, that bitch gonna be fast.
That's what everybody was saying. That's what everybody was saying. I can't wait till he done building that. But just to see him like just take some wheels in, and he about to build it off the wheels and build it. All the tubing, he bending all the tubing and everything to build it. Yeah. The first episode, he ain't done with it, but it's another episode coming up current that they gonna show him finish it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Shit, man. With it. We coming close to the end, but
and that was quick.
Yeah. It goes kind of quick now.
Yeah.
But in the episodes, got to do the meme of the week or the month or whatever the hell. You know what I mean? The funniest one I seen, nigga, was by Just Niche. You probably scrolled across it. That shit say, "These old men better stop flirting with me. They health insurance don't cover this type of pussy."
They gonna go die.
Man, I was like,
die on that shit.
She is stupid, nigga.
But this one that I seen two bitches fighting over the same nigga, and he left with his boyfriend.
Yep. Hey, that was Just Niche on that one too.
I think that's facts. A lot of these niggas be gay as hell, dog. Cause I be looking on social media, and all these niggas just be with niggas.
Man,
You be in the room trying to be lit, and it just be a bunch of niggas. Like I be like, bruh, like how much you gonna hang with your niggas? Like I don't never see you hanging with a female.
Nah,
you with your niggas all day.
That shit weird, man.
Like my uncle said that shit. Why you wanna be around a bunch of hard legs all day? A bunch of hard legs. Like nigga, sausage party.
And then there's one more story, man. We didn't get a chance to cover it. I mean, we might as well close it out with this one, dog. You see my mans that couldn't take no for an answer. He tried to get on the two girls at the bar, and they was telling him no. He ended up shooting at their ass.
It's a story? Or it's on the Shade Room?
No, baller alert. So
What is your fucking say?
Pop the truck, holla.
Bro, gone.
Yeah, what you talking about?
You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing you, bitch.
You ain't embarrassing
Who is
me,
you?
baby.
Who is you? Who is you?
Nobody to you.
You was my bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bitch. Go. What the fuck?
Yeah, hoe for that shit. That's why my wife can carry her blicky with her, dog.
got to nowadays.
She keep her glizzy on her, dog. I that's the stuff I be scared of, man. When she going out, when they going out, man.
For real.
Niggas is suckers, bro. Like that's some sucker shit.
Like just cause she wouldn't give you the time of day.
Start gang banging, throwing up gang signs. Nobody give a fuck about that shit, man. You grown as hell. Who gang banging? Grown as hell. If you a grown ass gang banger, you should kill yourself. That's real thought. You probably used to bang or some shit like that, but if you grown as hell,
leave that
and you
shit
still
to them
claiming
young
sex,
niggas, man.
Yeah, all that shit.
These young niggas is knocking each other off like
the stupid shit.
Man.
Stupid shit. Shooting at niggas, wrong niggas on the freeway, shooting babies.
All
Y'all
that
niggas suckers.
Then,
I heard my homeboy said you should have to win at least 3 fights to get a gun.
Yeah, that's real shit. Real
to register to buy a gun, you should have to win 3 fights. Well, none of these niggas be able to get no gun.
Nigga, and they right in the motherfucking gun store, nigga. They just have a small little ring.
Yep. Go ahead, box
Yep.
this nigga.
Yep.
Box this nigga, see if you can fight first. You can't fight. They always want to shoot at something, man. That's why it's getting ridiculous, man. I'll be at the crib, bro, because I ain't got time. Because I'll shoot a nigga on some paranoid shit.
Man, quit,
on some paranoid shit, bro. Like,
that's why I don't do too much of shit, man, if it ain't with fam, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit, man.
Go ahead, close this shit out, bro, man. I'll come back.
Oh,
we
yeah,
can do
most
another
definitely.
one.
Most definitely, nigga. Can't wait to see you back, nigga. I'm gonna have some more stuff on deck, man. It was nice, smooth talk.
Yeah, that was cool, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate it. I need to kick it. I got some more shit to kick about, bro. I'll be back this season.
Oh,
Trust me, I'll be back.
Oh, yeah, man. Shit, man, we right here. We right fucking here, man.
Yeah.
You was on what? You was on 3 of them last time, wasn't it? Or was it 2?
2. It was one with me,
you and Jones.
Yeah, and then it was just me and you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll be back though. We
Oh,
back
yeah.
on this when we get Jones back to this bitch.
Oh, yeah, see, man. And the new format is a little bit easier. We ain't got to sit up here trying to dig up stories, and then it's
Yeah.
like, shit, man.
Yeah, I fuck with this, man.
Yeah, it's a whole lot easier, man.
Got
Nice,
a lot better.
nice, smooth, man.
Doing a lot better. You getting this podcast shit down, man. You gonna be big in a minute.
Hey, got to.
You gonna be
Got
big
to,
in a
man.
minute, man.
We currently at 52 videos on YouTube.
Keep pushing.
Oh yeah.
Keep
oh yeah,
pushing.
man.
That one couple I be watching, man. They only got 200. Well, I ain't gonna say only. They got 200,000 subscribers, and they got like 1,100, 1,200 videos.
Yep.
You
Shit,
know what
man.
I'm saying? That's a grind, bro.
Yeah, my man's the one podcast I be watching. I ain't gonna say exactly who said it because I watch a lot of them and I can't remember which one of them niggas said that shit. But it was like, shit, them first 100 episodes, nigga, that's you doing that for you.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody saying that shit.
No.
I think it was Kev on stage, low key.
Let's get it, man. It's gonna get better. We're gonna have some more segments.
Oh yeah, all
Maybe
that
next
shit.
time
Fuck around, get some little games going, all of that. That'd probably be like season 3.
Yeah, throw
where I
some comedy
implement
in
like
there.
a small little game in the bitch.
Yep.
All that
All
good
right.
shit.
All right, brother.
All right, man. It was good talking to you.
Yeah.
Get that on cam. And we out this motherfucker.